Hey guys, it's me, Gerald Alternate History Z here. I want to imagine a world. World where the nuclear family thrives. World where traditional values rule and SJWs don't exist. World where my mom doesn't take away my Xbox for yelling out the F word. For the world of Zanzibar. Imagine an alternate timeline where Zanzibar came out victorious from the Anglo-Zanzibar War. But before we get to that, first a little historical lesson. On 25th of August, 1896, the 5th Sultan of Zanzibar, Said Hamad bin Tuwaini al-Busaidi, died, and his nephew Khalid bin Bargash moved into his palace, claimed the throne without the approval of the British. The British diplomat of Zanzibar, Basil Cave, warned Khalid about this. Khalid ignored this and responded by having 2,800 armed men to guard his palace. General Matthews and Cave mustered 900 Zanzibari Askaris in response. On 27th of August, at 9:02, Her Majesty's ships Raccoon, Trust, and Sparrow fired upon the palace. Sultan Khalid escaped from the palace. By 9:40, the palace attached harem caught fire. At 9:45, the Zanzibar-aligned HMS Glasgow fired upon the HMS St. George. The returned fire from the St. George caused the Glasgow to sink. The crew of the Glasgow hoisted the British flag as a sign of their surrender, and so the war ended. Sultan Khalid and his followers took refuge in the German consulate, and the dream of the great Zanzibar died. But what if it didn't have to be? What if Zanzibar won? Now, in this alternate timeline, Sultan Khalid prepared for this invasion and planned accordingly. He uses the biggest advantage of the surprising enemy. General Matthews and the British force are confused when they see unoccupied palace. But then they are ambushed by 4 12-pounder cannons, and with the HMS Glasgow helping, all 5 boats are sunk. Sultan Khalid, knowing the British are weak to attack, transports his troops by boat and land in British East Africa. The forces starting doing a land invasion, Sultan's troops take advantage of their knowledge of the African terrain to beat back British forces until they move through Sudan. At this point, Great Britain surrenders, and Treaty of Mombasa is signed. And Zanzibar gained territory after the Egyptian city of Aswan. Massive celebrations happen across cities and towns as the new emperor of the Zanzibari Empire. In this timeline, Sultan Khalid increases the literacy rate, begins industrialization programs, the Royal University of Stone Town is built, becoming the hub of science and discovery for the world. But with progress also comes expansion, and so the empire intervenes during Mcgee Rebellion. But this great that we need someone to know who knows about the topic of the Mcgee Rebellion. And so I have called the Mcgee Rebellion expert Sunderland today for this video. Hey, here.
Thanks, Gerald. Now, the Mcgee Rebellion lasted from 1905 to 1907 between German East African forces and the various tribes of Tanzania. I'm going to tell you that the Mcgee Rebellion was put down by the Germans. But how do you put down a rebellion in a place that doesn't exist? That's right! Tanzania doesn't exist! Wake up, people! Think about it. Tanzania? It sounds like a normal country now, right? But what you don't know is that its anchors was hidden name, which is the real name of Karl Marx. That's right, Marx is actually a Cameroonian man Zitnan who wanted to spread the lie of Tanzanians and communism and make men soy boys so black people are right. And society canceled Big Chungus. This is the reason why the Chungus movie got canceled. It was going to have Big Chungus try to get an alternate red gold and beat the cringe Fortnite kids and punish after adding base speed expression of words today. It stars Adam Sandler as Big Chungus, Christian Bale as the Chad Wojak, and Amber Heard as the cringe feminist SJW guy. It was a costume created by Keanu Reeves, but with the Chungus movies, they reviewed the industrialization of the North Central Island, where we returned them to Christ-killed Chad Maxter, which would mean the West has not fallen, millions must live, which would make the Earth very heavy and make it go down like a sinking cannonball. Cannonballs are very heavy weight, which is not very light. As we all know, they are used to shoot down walls and castles. I don't like cannonballs because they learn you meatballs, and I hate meatballs because of a very bad fear of choking.
Thank you for your contribution to the scenario. After the Zanzibari Empire aided the Mcgee rebels in winning the rebellion, Tanzania is integrated into the empire. With World War I kicking off, the Zanzibarians sided with neither the Allies nor the Central Powers, but make their own faction called the Zanzibar Accord. Now with the most advanced and the largest army in the world, the Zanzibarians win the war with no struggle. Every army thrown their way is brought to their knees. And with the defeat of Europe, Zanzibar annexes all of Africa. Even the Spanish kick their colonies out of fear of Zanzibari might, and so the United Empire of Africa is proclaimed. With this, Europe collapses, the West falls, but that's not my expertise, so I brought on the expert of the fall of the West, Mr. Mcgee. Off to you, Mcgee.
Hey guys, it's me, Michael, History 485. I would talk about history with Gerald art history, but my uncle do not like history, so he spanked me with ladle when I talk about history. So instead, I'm going to talk about the funny blimp. Look at the blimp go. The blimp fly and look at it go.
A very warm thanks to Mcgee for the additional information. And so it is 1946. The Black Belt from America revolts and joins the United African Empire. Now with thousands of miles of territory, the African Empire becomes the world's most advanced nation to ever exist. Not as advanced as the new chat-filled Christ-Max Empire, which was formed when the white Aryan race, the base Christians, united to stand against the African Empire. Cringe women are deported to African Empire for being cringe. Only tribe-wise remain, and the rest remains. And so the world is split in two. One where whites and blacks live separate, but equal. I don't see any problem here really, since blacks had it better back then, and this world is beautiful. No racism, no SGWs, and no communists. I hope you enjoyed this scenario. If you want more race alternate history videos, comment down below on how the Roman Empire was so based. All that being said, see you later. Mom! Give me my fucking Xbox back!